Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Rafa Ginatari with number BP 2014. In this video, I will explain about database. First, I will tell about what is database and why is it important in modern technology. A database is a collection of information stored in structured manner in computer system, which can be accessed, processed, and managed using software. The database aims to make it easier for users to search for information, store information, and manage information. The digital era, when making information become a very vital thing, by playing a major role in business, organization, and or even individual. Information spread quickly and in very large quantity. Effective and efficient collection and storage of information become important in managing information. This is because information is the key to making decisions in business, organization, and individual. The most effective and efficient way to manage information is by using database. Then question number 2, why do people and organizations use database, and give example. People and organizations use database to store, manage, and analyze data efficiently. Essentially, they use database to simplify data or information management. An example of database usage in a company is in employee attendance application. The database stores employee information such as name, address, phone number, job position, work schedule, and payroll. This database makes it easier for the company to find employee information more quickly and efficiently. Then question number 3, what are some common use of database in daily life? Mention at least 2 examples. The common use of database is to store and manage information. Example of the use of database in daily life are: 1. On the Unan portal, the database plays a role in managing and storing student data such as student personal information, attendance, exam scores, lecture information, and another. This database makes it easier for lecturer to manage student exam score and attendance. And the database also makes it easier for students to check their grades. Then Then example number 2 is use of Google Calendar. Google Calendar make it easier for a user to organize schedule, manage work, and coordinate schedule with others. Next question number 4. How does cloud storage differ from local database storage? What are the advantages? The main difference between cloud database storage and local database storage is where the data is stored. Where is data stored? Ya, itu. Cloud database storage store data on remote server, while local database storage store data on local server or service that are usually located in their place. Advantage of cloud storage: first, data can be accessed from anywhere with an internet connection. 2. Cost effective because you only pay for the resource you use. Then 3. Data can be accessed and shared easily. And 4. has advanced security features such as backup and disaster recovery. Then 5. Can scale storage quickly without having to invest in physical infrastructure. And 6. Data on the device can be automatically integrated into the cloud. Next advantage local database storage. One has a high level of security, two reliable performance for specific tasks. Yeah. Then question number 5. If you were to design a database for a school, what key information will you store and why? Then if I want to design a database for a school, the important information I will store will be one, student data such as full name, date of birth, address, parents' phone number, class, academic history like grades, report card, and achievement. This data is important for managing student administration, monitoring academic achievement, and communicating with student parents. Then number 2, teacher and staff. Then the important information selanjutnya, teacher and staff data such as full name, position, subject type, educational qualification, teaching schedule, contact, performance history. This data is used to manage teaching staff and administration staff as well as organize lesson schedule. Then number 3, subject data. This data is useful for curriculum planning and distribution of subject to student and teacher. And 4, class and schedule data. Use it to create a study schedule and ensure that each student is in the right class. Then 5, financial data. Use it to assist in school financial management, ensure that there are no arrears, and manage scholarship for eligible students. 6, library data. Use it to facilitate library management, book lending, and tracking lost or damaged book. 7, extracurricular data. Use it to support the management of extracurricular activity and recording student achievement. I think that's all I can say in this video. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.